Good morning, everyone. Let me just... There we go. Just push the mic away from the camera. Okay, let me turn down the music a little bit as well. I know it's not jazz. Typically it's jazz, but I felt like, I don't know, jumping around. Alright, that should be okay. Good. So the plan for today is exactly the same plan as last week. We're still dealing with the Elder Scrolls, we're still dealing with Morrowind, but we're going to have a look at mods. There weren't an awful lot of mods this week. I mean, August has been crazy busy, so I'm not so surprised that September would be a little calmer. Hey, I like that song. I'm gonna crank it up again. It's classic. Well, revisited classic. Anyway, back to our business at hand, shall we? So this week we have 3, 6, 9, 10 mods to review, have a look at. Really, I mean, I can't really say it's a review. We try them and we just say what we think. It's not exactly an in-depth review, is it? But still, a number of them are models and textures, so these are quite easy to, we just go in the game and have a look around. There are a couple of dungeons. Let me see, we have Dreadful Cavern. Hello, Nightly Slayer, good morning. You're very, very early, how are you? And we are looking at the new mods. Not too many of them. A little dozen of them. But, for a week, for a game that's more than 15 years old, I think that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So here's what we have. Another complete texture replacer. This one is called Morrowind Styled by Sigurd, otherwise known as Lucas9, who has given us also this week the concept art Vivek face replacement. You're doing good. Well, I'm glad you're doing good. I'm fine as well, honestly. There's cappuccino. I've been 5 days without cappuccino and that was so hard, but I'll stop complaining. Got up, made sure my mods were ready and made coffee, and here we are. Can't complain. Tuesday morning is a breeze. Hello, Kinakun. The community is so good. There was a modathon a month or 2 ago. It's in May. In May we have the Morrowind modathon, where some modders just went crazy and released like half a dozen mod or more. It was an explosion, and that's when Null Cascade also released the first Lua mods, and since then we've had a few of them. So yeah, that was quite a big event, to be honest. Prof, good morning, welcome back. Just before work, right, and very, very early. Just thinking about how early it is for you, Prof, makes me a little tired. that's how in sync we are. So the first one, as I was saying, Morrowind Styled, and it's a complete texture replacer. Then again, it's one of those where simply a bunch of filters, Photoshop filters, have been applied to give a certain effect. Last week we had oil painting, and the week before we had completely flat colors, and today we have Morrowind Styled. I have already downloaded it, so we'll be able to see pretty much all of the textures as we run around. I'll make sure to go to different cities so we can see the architectures. We'll go to different regions so we can see the different land, and go on with that. Right. Description: inspired by Peterbit's Morrowind watercolored, which in truth watercolored was applying simply filters. So quite a few people have done that as well. Prof, you're saying 7 teams for modding madness. I know, it's huge. Last year I think there were 6 teams registered, but only 4 teams ever published mods, and maybe 3 published all 4 mods. It was 2 weeks for one mod, and it lasted 2 months, which was quite long and quite stressful, but we hang in there. I can proudly say that my team, we released every mod and on time. I think we're the only one who released our mods on time. Just saying. Not saying we should have extra points of medal for that, but hey, maybe. Exactly, it depends on how many people release a mod. From what I understand, I keep saying I need to go back and have a look, but I am fairly certain the competition is only 1 month and we have 2 weeks for a mod. We'll see how it goes. Kinan Kun, you're saying they have such a big task on their hands. I can't wait to see what they release for the modding madness. We are really eager. I mean, personally, I'm super happy with the team that we put together, and it should be fun. Especially, I'm looking forward to the two themes together. It can give something crazy, but at the same time, it forces you to imagine something that you wouldn't have imagined otherwise. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But it's very soon, right? What's the date? 25th. It's starting in a week. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's be chill. So, inspired by Peterbit's installation, I just dropped everything in my folder because I clean my folder every week for this stream. However, Mod Organizer is a good way to go. By the way, now Mod Organizer has been tweaked so that it recognizes mods with the script extender. I think it's Null who did that. So you can install every mod, including those with the script extender. And also, if you don't like or don't use Mod Organizer for plugin-less textures, I really recommend using Rhymash. This little program. Just like Mod Organizer 2, you can say, okay, this is a texture replacer, install it, and now remove it. I keep thinking I should make a video on that. We'll see how it is. So we'll have a look at that as we walk around. Another texture replacer we have is from QWERTYQUITS. QWERTYQUITS has been pretty active in the last couple of months as well. Let me give you a quick reminder. It started with the banners, I remember those, quite nice. Then Clutter HD, that I've seen made it to the hot files, and I'm really quite happy. Personally, I'm absolutely in love with the blue ceramics. Oh, and now we have the Duema coins. Yeah, he's really updating the mod. I'm gonna have to have another look. We now have these. Yep, definitely will have to have a look at it again myself. He's the one who gave us the mushrooms as well, both the Luminous Rusula and Violet Corprinus, and the various textures. When we tried it, I see it's been updated since then, but when we tried it, we had a look at, you can do it internet, you can do it. We had a look at the Atronach, and this is the more subtle texture, and I really like it. When we tried it, it was the very first release. And it was a lot bigger. This is more subtle. I really like it. Really like that. The Storm Atronach was my favorite. He's updated with a blood texture. Now we don't have those very often, so that's worth looking at. And this is absolutely lovely. Blech, but lovely, if you know what I mean. So this is nice. I'm gonna have to update my games again. Damn it. And this is the new one, the Rusted Daedric Ruins. We're gonna go in game, we're going to have a look. So this obviously is not going to be from Morrowind styled. Also by Sigorn with Wesley, and I'm guessing with Wesley because Wesley did a, was it called a Pretty Boy Vivek? I don't remember. Let me have a look. Prof, you're saying your problem is that when I use big texture replacer, I often end up only using some of the textures, so you have to do it by hand. I know. Let's try that. You know what? I think I would be... There we go. To make a search by the author. Where is the handsome boy Vivek? Is that the name? No matter how the Sarek, some of the races by Wesley are just very, very unique and lovely. Whenever I want to play a special race, that's what I go for. But where is your Vivek boy? And I really did like the Tilwith cooperation of Wesley and Corana mostly, but not just. Calicut, I think it was the jewelry. Head back. Tanuk. There we go. I knew he did a Vivek replacer. Come on, show us. Ooh, but he's really, really very pretty, isn't he? So I'm not sure which assets have been used, or maybe it's from a different mod. Because as far as I can tell, this is a regular body, maybe the textures. And okay, we're not going to look too much at this Vivek. We'll go and pay him a visit in his lonely temple over there. Then we have a mod called Argonians Don't Wear Clothes, which is quite funny because a few weeks ago we tried a mod that gave clothes to the couple of naked Argonians in the game. You know, you have to have mods for everyone. Merkman created a mod, not familiar with the name, but has been busy modding a little bit of Oblivion and a little bit of Skyrim. So glad to see they not really jumped ship, okay, but took the time to make a mod for Morrowind. This one, well, obviously, maybe not everybody is going to want it, but you have it. This mod removes all clothing from all Argonians in the game. They don't have clothing, but they do keep their armor and the slave braces. Okay. Removes, wait. It does remove any greaves from Argonians though, and usually replace them with pauldron and gauntlet. It also doesn't affect any Argonian from the Tribunal or Blood Moon. Okay, so this is a Morrowind only mod. I really hope that the GMSTs have been cleaned. If it's only Morrowind. We'll see how it goes. And you might be asking yourself why, and just because. Next up we have Better Gaynor's Amulet by Led Zepiv. Let's see what... Yep, it's a first mod. Nice. New modders. I like that. Or, you know, first time releasing. Could have been modding for years, actually. So it changes Gaynor's Amulet Fortify Love effect from 15 to 500. Because Gaynor is incredibly lucky, and he gets that from his amulet with 15 lucks, but also he has 255 base luck, 500 from the innate ability. So this makes it so that he gets the 500 luck from the amulet. Therefore, if you do kill him, you can be as lucky as him. I'm guessing that's the idea. Now, this is going to be tricky to showcase that. We're gonna have to kill Gaynor. I was never able to. I usually run away from him, just skirt him. But we'll give it a try, okay? We'll give it a try. We then have a modder's resource, and that's a very cool one. It's called Skulls, and I can show you from the challenge of today. That's exactly what it is. We'll see. I mean, I do have an OP character for testing. We'll see if that OP character is OP enough for Gaynor. We'll see. So these are the resources, and we have a great variety of skulls. I mean, it's just brilliant. And they are missing, aren't they, from the game? That's one of the things I liked in one of my Oblivion mods, where the zombies that are summoned could be zombies of any races. And likewise, I think the skulls and the skeletons could be skeletons of any races. That would be very cool. If you combine that with Helseth Ring, you could play the game with your eyes closed. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. But then Bethesda put a character that's crazy OP with luck, so... though they never intended the player to get as much luck. This particular mod up, let's go to the file and let's have a look at the content. So we have skulls for the bear, the goblin, the Khajiit, the orc, the rat man, the troll, the wolf, the 6th house sleeper skull. Yes, I'm not sure that. I mean, we're not supposed to really see that. This is a modder's resource, so if you look at the file, you get the icons for every skull. You get the mesh for the skulls. The textures are vanilla textures, but you do not get an ESP, meaning if you want to use the mod, that's in my testing install. If you want to use the mod, you need to go to the construction set and say I want the mod to be a miscellaneous item, one that I just put there in the game. Let's have all 3 of them as to avoid GMSTs. So you fire up your construction set. These are not your fault, Bethesda's fault. It's different from jazz, isn't it? Tell me if it's too loud though, okay? So, and then to add the item to the construction set, it's reasonably easy. Let's go to the miscellaneous tab, right click, new. You give it your unique ID. I always start with AA as far as I'm concerned, but it doesn't have to be. Skull, and we're gonna look for the bear skull. The name in the game is going to be bear skull. I'm not attaching any script to it. I don't know, almost half a kilo. It has almost no value, and here that's where you're gonna go and look for the mesh, which is the shape of the object. And by the way, how were they put? They just put into M for miscellaneous. Okay. So this part is really not hard, it's just a little tedious. Bear skull, there it is. Inventory image, this is going to be also in M. I think I do have a plugin that allows me to see some of the DDS textures. Khajiit skull, bear skull. There we go, and it shows there. Okay, save. And now I have created an ESP where the construction set knows that there is an object called bear skull. Obviously, I would have to go somewhere in the game and then put my skull in the render window to place it. Sorry, you're thinking I shouldn't have double-clicked. Okay. So this one is a modder's resource, but it's a very good one. As far as I'm concerned, if I had the courage to do it, I would put skulls everywhere. Different races. It's missing in the game. Next up. Oh, we know that one, don't we? Last week we had a look at curvy body for Morrowind. Nudity again, Zerivo. You're right on time. Welcome back. So we had a look at the body, and this week what we have is the beginning of an armor and clothing mod. Wow, Zerivo, you're just cashing in on all those sweet septims. You're the first one to say first, even though you're not exactly the first. So it is the beginning. I mean, it does say that it's a whip, simply because right now it adds panties, different colored, and various parts of the steel armor, and that's it. So that's a beginning. We're gonna have a look in game. Let me I think it's in Balmora, obviously. Yeah. Now there's one thing that bothers me. I know it's a whip, okay? So it's not a finished product, but then again it's published, so you know, it's there for people to see it. Oh no, French people and their nudity. What can I say? Nudity and baguettes. That's how we roll. All right, that sounded bad. Let's just move on. One thing that bothers me a little is that the body mod, you need to have Robert's. So essentially it uses Robert's body and then expands the hips and the breast, I think. For this one, it uses better armor as a base and then modifies the armor to suit the body. Why not? I'm fine with that. However, if you look at the file of the content, it's not just that it uses better armor as a base, it actually modifies the ESP. So it doesn't have its own ESP. It modifies the better armor ESP. And my problem with that, I mean, okay, maybe that's just me, but my problem with that is when I look at my mod list, I see... Where is my better... There. I see better armor for Morrowind. And I have no way of knowing what I have. It still even has the... You know, the author unchanged. I'm with you, Zeriver. We can do this. So, sure, use a mod as a basis, but then make it obvious that you have modified the mod. That's all I'm saying. Hey Shadow, welcome back. No, you gotta go to work. Well, have a good day at work. But thank you for stopping by. That was the quickest. Hi, bye. So yeah, it should be obvious. You know, it's easy to put Morrowind plus I forgot the name of the modder, and you add modified armor for XXX body, and that way people know. Bye Shadow. It doesn't take that much, but at least then people know what they have in their game. That being said, if you like the body type, you're certainly going to be looking for updates, and there is quite a bit of a variation. I wanted to check. I'm fairly certain I need to go to Balmora. Covered, separate legs, requirements. Meldor, okay. All the new armor is in Balmora, so that's where we're gonna go. Then we have a dungeon. Pthuond, expanded by JSP25. JSP25 is actually the author of Dreadful Cavern that we will be testing today, but also Mines and Cavern. And what happened is, this used to be part of Mines and Cavern. Is there a safe word? It's a very good question, Zeriver. There is no safe word. Let me fix this oversight right now. And that means I need to think of a secret word. Okay, I'm not concentrating on the words. Okay, we do have a secret word. It's a very plain word and it is somewhat connected with what we're doing. Why F? Oh, we all died. Yes, F indeed. I mean, everybody died. Hi! Ah, my dragon finally realized I was here. So, this one, let's have a look at the description. It expands Bethron, sure. The important thing is that it used to be part of Mines and Caverns, which was also updated. Not nudity. Wait, but not nudity, not about that. Your first guess was a bit closer. So this is not completely new, it's been split. Unfortunately, you'd have to be careful, because if you like Morrowind Rebirth, it's not gonna work. We have the credits, we like that. So we're gonna go and have a look. Bethron, which ruin is that? Is it the one close to Okay, and this is all we have today. I just need to make a quick note of what we do and where we go. We need to go everywhere to see the textures. We definitely need to see a Daedric ruin. We'll go to Vivek to see Vivek himself. We'll be sure to check out Argonians. We need to go to Mournhall to find Gaynor. The skulls, I've shown you the screenshot and how to put them in your construction set. Any comments on Telltale closing down? Nothing very profound really. We'll see the armor, we'll buy it in Balmora. Yeah, we're gonna have to go from maybe from Sadrith and then hop on there and follow the coast to go there. Or we'll COC because we cheat. Before we hop in the game, let's have a look at how clean the mods are. So we select them, that's my testing mod. Robert's bodies is a requirement for the bodies that we have. This, I hope it's not dirty. Again, naming the mods. Maybe it's just me, but right now, as a mod consumer, I have no idea what this is. I have no idea what this is. So what's gonna happen is, if my game crashes for whatever reason, as it might, and I'm going to look for the culprit, I'm going to eliminate mods that look suspicious or that I don't really know. And that's one of the mods I would deactivate first because I don't know what it is. It's actually the Paladin mod. So put it there. And put your name as well. I mean, people, if you're making a mod and if people are enjoying, then they might as well know who you are. So there. Better Morrowind armor, which is the modified one. So we know what we have. Bard no spell. No, that's different. That's me trying to cut my Bard mod down to pieces. We have that. Let's make sure everything is clean with the amazing Fix-It. That's gonna do everything for us. If nudity and baguette is the French way, what is the Slovakian way? I don't know. I have sensed a trap there, so I don't know. You think they were hoping on better pre-order sales for the last Walking Dead season? Well, that's a bit of a gamble. And maybe they had some investors who backed off later. That's possible as well. Okay, let us see what we have. Oi, 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 GMSTs everywhere. So Argonian stoneware cloth, I mean, I had a feeling that would be the case because this mod only requires Morrowind. You get those evil GMSTs when you start your construction set. You use Morrowind as a master and then you do your thing. And here, even if I do nothing, I save it, I give it a name, it's gonna have the GMSTs. You've done nothing wrong, that's a problem with the construction set. But there it is. And what those GMSTs do, they are game settings, that's what they are. And having those evil GMSTs is going to break your game. In particular, you won't be able to summon wolves, you won't be able to summon the fabricant. The summoning spells are broken. So you don't want those evil GMSTs. That's why they call evil. Clean the mod, or to not even have to worry about them, enable the Tribunal and Blood Moon when you create a mod. Prof, you're saying you got a report from someone that dimensional containers is causing crash if you recall while carrying one. You know what, put me a reminder, please put me a reminder on the Discord and I will try it, because I have it in my game, but because it's my permadeath and characters tend to die before they do much at times, I haven't really had a chance to really test it with a whole bunch of mods. Please give me a reminder in the Discord so I can test it against, you know, a very full mod list. You're third, Zeriva. Well done. Well done. Okay, so Argonian stoneware clothes is dirty. Evil dirty. Needs to be cleaned. Then what do we have? The Paladin mod is clean. These are, you can ignore them. So it's clean. We're fine. Clean. Breath wand expanded. We only have, well, it's not entirely clean. Okay, these we can ignore. However, the duplicate records still needs a little bit of cleaning. The thing is, there are different ways you can clean the mod. If you use the enchanted editor, there you go. Gonna grab a mod, whichever. I don't have a lot. Okay, let's go with that. And the enchanted editor shows me everything that my mod modifies. So the way you clean using the enchanter is you go, all right, armor type. Yes, this is something that I added. We keep it. Books. Oh wait, no, I modified that book. I didn't want to do that. You select it, you hit delete, and you save. So it's a manual cleaning, which is fine as long as your mod is not too big. But the moment your mod is huge, something is likely to, you know, slip past your attention. The other way to clean is to use TS3 command, which I found incredibly useful. That's the one I use most of the time. And that is something, where are we, test? That is something you just put right here in your data file. However, even though it's an exe and you double click, nothing happens. You actually need to have your old DOS Windows. I don't remember what Windows call it now. I mean, you need to have that. And you navigate to your data file, which can be a little tricky. I just have this little, I opened a notepad, up, I put that, and now all I do to clean a specific mod is to drop it on it. And the fix it is not complicated either. It says, hey, test3 command, use your fixit function, and then pause so that I can have a look at it, and it gives me that. That's it. And the way it's going to work is it's going to compare the original Morrowind files with the ones that you have modified. So say you have, by accident, you modified the bottle, and it's going to go, oh, the bottle, that's a vanilla file. and the name is the same, the weight is the same, the everything is the same. This is the dirty reference, and it's going to clean it for you because it says, hey, that's an original file, it has exactly the same attributes, but it says it's modified. So that's how it cleans things, and it's magical. It's magical. And this is what we have. Better armor needs some cleaning as well. In particular, those. Armor clean. They say it seems to work fine if they uninstall Melee and teleport. Alright, I'm gonna give it a try. Zeriva, which line of yours did I miss? It works even if I use this command. Which command? First works, yes. Would it be fair if I could get septims only once for typing first? Yeah, but the script would have to be modified some more, and is there? It's a very fair point, Zeriva, though. I should really make sure that people don't go first. In which case, I would just take away all their septims for cheating. Okay, so these have been cleaned. And by the way, sorry, Knight is there, he's saying so much knowledge. I'm not the one who came up with that. I saw it on the forum. Because at the time, the forum was the go-to place. Okay, so we have the dirty Argonian mod, we don't want that. The dirty Paladin mod, we don't want that. The dirty modified armor mod, we don't want that. I'm just going to hide them. And I believe we're ready to go. Let's see. Hydrating, thank you. Did my Morrowind crash? My Morrowind is crashing. Why? Why would it be crashing? No, Mr. Pinky, nah. Why is my Morrowind crashing? Okay. When Morrowind crashes, we launch the game without... Oh, I know. I know what it is. I think I do know what it is. Even though, like, this folder, I empty it every week so that we don't, especially with the textures that we test, we don't want to see them twice. However, let me see, I still have my resolution, that is good. I don't want the distant land. Oh, that's a rude way of telling me you don't like my music. But fine, let's have the Dagot song. Yeah, my game is crashing. Well, that's not good. We talked about all these mods, and then if I can't show them to you, that's gonna be quite terrible. And I'm looking for my warning text, and I'm not seeing it. So I can't even see what's wrong. There it is. I have a sound error. It's looking for the original sound. Okay, this is what you're missing. I'll go and see in my other installs if I have that sound. Say, for example, in my perma install. And we are going to... It's really hard to concentrate with the music. Dagoth Wave is superior to the rest of music. What have I done? Why did I add it to the songs? Why did I give you mod powers that you can play it anytime? Okay, concentration. Morrowind identifies sounds. Let's go to sounds. Voice. R. M. What? I don't know why. I don't know what is this. I don't know what this is supposed to be. That is not something that is in a vanilla folder. If I look at my testing install, sorry, my basic install that has nothing extra. Data file, sounds, voice. Male voices. These are the, I don't know what this is. And then it goes again. Why is it looking for these? Okay. Attack RM12. That's the file that it's looking for. I'm not sure if it's looking for it and it's not finding it, or if it's looking for it in the wrong place. What I'm going to take from, this is my unchanged, untouched, unmodified install. And what I'm going to take from it is the ini. In case I had a mod that modified the Morrowind ini, for some reason, do replace it. Thank you. And then in my data files, sound, let's make sure that I do have that RM12. Not enough Dagoth Wave, Morrowind quits in protest. Is that what happened, really? I mean, I know Morrowind is, superior, but still. Where are my voices? R. M. And RM12 is there. Okay, my best guess is that somehow my ini was modified and it's looking for this basic sound in the wrong places. I mean, it's there. And then it looks for that directory which doesn't exist. Let's try again. And hello, Null. I looked at your question. It says memory exception sound file is not Dagoth Wave. Screw this. And that's how it's good to have someone who knows their code to help you in the stream. How do I fix this error, Null? Tell me. Am I good or what? But it's in there. It's in there. Let's try again. My potential fix right now is to no, it's not going. It's not going. And mind you, I have no mod installed. Let's go with only Morrowind. But it's looking for a sound in the wrong place. You feel like you have the Dagoth again. Is that a thing? Well, I looked at my warning. Let's check that out again. And that's the warning it gives me. And the crash dump. What is the crash dump as opposed to the warning? Null. Oh, the mini dump. I see. Can I open that with anything that is readable? Ooh, no, I cannot. I cannot look at that. How about I send it to you and you tell me, is there a simple way to look at that? And Nev, hello, welcome back. You'd have to compress it and send it to you. I am going to send it to you right away.
What are you looking at?
I'm looking at a DMP file.
And that's supposed to be the crash dump?
It is the crash dump. Thank you for sending the love. I don't know who did, but thank you. Morrowind needs it. Right. I've sent it to you now on the Discord. This is Neo Daedric. Maybe that's what it is. A new form of Daedric. I can take this off since we don't have the music right now. Yeah. The mini dump of madness code. Yeah, that's something only a few people dare look at. I mean, I tried right now and I regret it immediately. For hosting, I have to love. It's in the job description. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's the way it is. Alright. Now, if That is the weirdest thing. I mean, I know that week after week I have the same Morrowind install and I empty the data file and I put things back in there. But still, and something modifying the Red Guard voices from what we have here? That really makes no sense. I don't see how. The employee is still late on payment. You keep saying that. It's crashing in some UI code. No, there's nothing for the script extender because I completely cleaned the file. I still had that on. Morrowind test. Okay. Here's what it could be. Because I did delete the data file part of it. So that's what is happening. Okay, let's see. Test. Clean that, clean that. I need to leave the Morrowind script extender bits and the data file. I'm feeling confident. Let's go and activate all of them. I mean, all the relevant ones. And that's this. And we have a game. Thank you, no. I should have realized that. Because in my Morrowind folder it still had the files for the script extender, but in the data file it didn't have them anymore. Terrible noob mistake. And there you have it, Night is Lair, how I am not all that knowledgeable and I really do need help all the time. Okay, we are in Seidonin. It's raining, typical. And we want to go first on my list, everywhere. So we have the texture of styled Morrowind. Let's see what faces look like with styled Morrowind. I mean, I don't think there's anything that can make vanilla faces look good for me anymore. I'm completely rotten and spoiled with that. So it's yet another type of painting filter, okay? We have thank you, Zeriva. Zeriva, that's the last time, okay? Because as good as it is, if we hear it too often, it's gonna ruin it. Also, I find it so hard to concentrate when I'm listening to that. Okay, so we've seen the common. Let's have a look at the bitter coast. It is like a painting, really. Shame on you, sweet employer. Shame on me, indeed. Okay, that was Seidonin. Let's have a look at the Ascadian Isles. I know, such innocence. Essentially, with the different retextures we've had nowadays, like the last couple of weeks, you decide what sort of painting you like most. If it's oil painting, watercolored. Is that closer to Impressionism? Because we have like sort of light touches. And then you download the texture pack that you like. That song is just terrible. It's amazing and we love it and I hate it. Okay, so that's the Ascadian Isles. I'd like to see some of the flowers. Here we'll have them. I mean, one thing is for sure with those replacers, they're not killing your FPS. I think, if I remember, some of them they're twice the size, but it's not killing your FPS, which is good. We want to see a Daedric ruin. No escape. We've already seen the common building. Let's go to the Daedric ruin over there. And we can have a look at the West Gash region at the same time. I have a feeling we will be able to have a look at a textured cliff racer very soon. Somewhat that way, we should find the Daedric ruin. I hope I haven't missed it. There you go, cliff racers. They just got very confused. Curse you, fog! Where's my Daedric ruin? 6th house, I'm with you guys. I can do this. And we're back. Was it on the other side of this? We found it so easily last week. Brilliant. I actually went back. Hey, congrats, Zerigar. That's a jackpot for you. We are looking for, I'm sorry, I'm I removed the collision. There we go. There we go. Let's behave normally. I'm still invisible, so we'll be able to just admire the new textures. And that is a rusted Daedric texture. I know, right? I mean, there's still so much to discover about Morrowind. How do you feel about that retexture? It is rusted, so we have a little bit going towards the red, towards the orange. But typically when I get lost the most is when I think I know where I'm going, or when I think I know what the quest is. And that's when I end up wasting so much time, because I just go on ahead without reading the journal. And since there are no quest markers, well, I get lost. Let's have a look inside. It's quite interesting. So there you have it. That's QWERTY QWERT's rusted Daedric texture. Music, please. Aha. Yes, of course. It's like, well, we're not here to listen to your voice. There we go. No, you don't have the sword power. But Zerivar, you want to give us, I don't know if you go exclamation mark, Nerevar. I'll turn down the music. Exclamation mark Nerevar with the lowercase, I think. There it is. We have seen the Daedric retexture. Let's go to Vivek. There's no sweet Nerevar yet. Where does that take us? Not exactly where we wanted to go. In fact, pretty much not. Have you ever dreamt of crossing a canton? That's how it is. And this, like that, actually reminds me of Vivek in The Elder Scrolls Online. Because you see it as it's being built, so you see the scaffoldings and just Ariel noise. Yes, Zeriva, you have an ear. Like you're so attuned to Audel that you know everything he does. It's amazing.
I don't make noises.
You do make noises.
I make sounds.
It's a shame I don't have an intervention spell, but we're almost there. By the way, I don't think the water has been replaced, and that's just as well. The sky hasn't been replaced either, and that's also good. Sounds and noises are distinctly different. Fine. Fine, if you insist on being right. Vivek tried to trap his door. Honestly, Vivek. There he is. So look at us. Look at us. Don't be shy. You have come uninvited. I have nothing to say to you. Well, you should be careful, because Dagoth has invited us. So what do you think of this Vivek? No. He says no. Vivek says no, I don't think. I refuse to think. It's, I don't know. He looks more like a corpse. Yeah, a little bit. Needs to cut back on the eyeshadow. He refuses. There's no way. No way. You can take my godly powers. You will not take my makeup. So there you have it. He's going through his goth phase. Too much eyeshadow and edgy marks. But apparently it's based on concept art, though I don't remember this particular concept art. Do it, Google. There he is. The goth face is looking interesting. You know what? You have to respect the development. So that would be it. They do look cool there, don't they? But I'm clearly that's the one it's inspired from. Right, let's go back to the testing, shall we? So we have Sin Vivek. We need to go to Mournhold and talk to Gaynor, who's going to try and kill us. I am going to save. Okay. And Mournhold, let's see if we remember. Mournhold Bazaar? Was that just I have a feeling I'm just going to end up no. Vivek says no. I'm just gonna end up resting and waiting for, let's go to Ebonheart. That's pretty. Hydrate, thank you. Happy lurking, Zerv. Not exactly the enemy I was looking for, but okay. Ah. Good. Yes. Damn it, we've been attacked. Now we have no choice but to go to Moonhold. We still need to go to Sadwith Mora to check the texture there. I do like the style. I'm not sure I would want my Morrowind to have that style. But obviously it's vanilla enough that you can sort of forget about it. Sorry, person. Yes, I want to go to the mainland. I will ask for transport to this kind lady. I need to go to Moonhold, for I do not know the console command. Alright. And we want to go to the temple. Is it going to be one of those? Alright, before we go and talk to that idiot, let's get ourselves fully armed. Armor, heavy, I guess. I remember a while ago there was a mod that made it so that you could actually give him the million, I think, which is not a bad idea. Am I? No. Stats. There we go. I think I might survive. And then again, I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes. Magicka. No, chameleon. Oh, I do have the chameleon actually. I am feeling pretty confident that I can kill him. Favor. No. 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 Huh. Feels good to tell him to piss off, honestly. I believe we need to change cell. I'm not sure if time needs to pass while he's gone. Let's change cell again. I'm not sure how he works. Anyone knows? Is it that he reappears after some time, and in the meanwhile we can check out the Mournhold retextures? Doesn't work so well on the trees, I think. Alright. Well, I'm gonna leave the cell and wait a few days. Hopefully that will make him come back. He does reappear at the same spot, I'm fairly certain. 2 days, thank you. Penguin question mark. I love your name. 3 days. I have 2 days on the right, 3 days on the left. 3 days, 3 days. Anyone? Anyone care to wager your septims? That's gonna be 1 day. I'm gonna go in after 2 days. 2 days. Penguin, you win. Okay. But you see, I have chameleon, and I got 1,000 hit points. So this is gonna be a matter of patience. He's hurting me. That idiot is actually hurting me. A question: has anyone won this fight, you know, in a fair way without cheating? Has anyone done that? Like, ever? You looked at the UESP. Well, you know, 2-3 days, whatever, at least 3 days you're sure. Has anyone ever won this fight with, you know, a normal character that didn't cheat without the console? Because he's nasty, right? And I have 100% chameleon, and that idiot is still hitting me. He's gonna get tired before me though, right? We're gonna get bored before him though. It's a fight of Ebony versus Daedric. Don't block my attacks, especially the heavy ones. Jeez. Hey, Light Source, good morning. No, people have been faster than you. I need to go, but it was lovely watching all the mods. Good luck, have a nice day. Thank you. I think I'm gonna need a lot of luck because this guy has 700 luck. So if only we could get his amulet. Maybe if I go with light attacks. Maybe if I go and punch him in the face. I think I need to drain his fatigue. Like so. Haha, that's the way to kill the idiot. I can't steal his amulet when he's down. Now that you're down, let's get to the business of killing you. No, stay down, stay down. So that's how you kill him. I think. With hand to hand. Hand to hand is actually pretty OP. That is my problem with hand to hand. Once the enemy is down, technically you have won the fight, but you just have to keep punching them and kicking them down. There we go. Punching them and kicking them until they actually die. I wish I could just, you know, knock them out, and they'll be out for an hour. How about that? I would like the opportunity to put them KO. No? Help! Can we do that? Can we use hand to hand to punch them silly so they pass out? Because he doesn't really pass out. He can't move, but he's not out. And then, you know, once he passed out, if I want to be brutal and actually finish him off when he's there, then I take a weapon and I stab him to death, or crush him, or stab him, whatever. Stay down, Gaynor, stay down. It doesn't even feel good killing him now. It's like, it feels like an act of cruelty. Yeah, someone could make a script example limit like that. If you take damage while knocked out, you insta-die. That's horrible. I mean, that would make things faster. But just the ability to knock out. Okay, so this is the modded item. Normally in vanilla, Gaynor has the amulet and it gives you 15 luck. Now it gives you 500. I'm so lucky. And this is it. And now we are truly... Oh, wow. Is that why Gaynor could hit me? Because he could only see my shield. It's like the Invisible Man, you know? You can only see the raincoat, was it? It reminds me of the boss fight from a castle mod I've played. The enemy has full Daedric armor and so much health that I actually see all the armor pieces get destroyed before the enemy actually dies. Yes, when you wear out the armor before the enemy, you know that they're a little too healthy. When did I see that? A while ago. I was watching Sam, Star Chaser Prince. He was playing Oblivion. And that's the quest where you take the guards, the Gravel guards, into a gate. And by the time he left, the companion, the captain of the guards, was still alive because it was essential, but he was just wearing clothes. His armor had been destroyed utterly. Anyway, we have tested the amulet. It does indeed give me an insane amount of luck. I am invulnerable now. And I realize I'm a dude, so I can't really try on the steel armor. What do I have to do? I have to... This is vanilla Morrowind. Is there any female NPC that I can dress up? Let's go to Balmora. We want to check out the texture there. Whee! Whee! Oh no, I missed. Oh, what a noob. What a noob. So, it's not the best day to have a look at the Hlalu textures. Yeah, I'm still thinking about the hand-to-hand. I suppose when in a fight, you're fighting hand-to-hand and your enemy is down, when you hit it again, it says, do you want to finish him off? And you say yes. Or you say no, in which case the enemy remains unconscious for an hour. That would be just smacking brilliant. I have no money though. I suppose I could sell. Hello, Meldor. Meldor, I'm gonna sell you my glove in exchange for... I do have MCP, exactly, that's what I was thinking of, but I do have MCP, so merchants are not gonna wear the armor. And I guess this is it. Oh. I see how it is. We haven't had that in a long time, to have a different type of armor for every race. So this one is for Breton. That's really odd. That's really odd, because old mods, like I remember there was Canadian Ice Metal Queen boutique, if you remember that. For the wigs, I think you would have to buy one that fits your race, because the wig had ears and you wanted that to, you know, match with the skin tone of your character. And then some robes also. I remember a robe with a massive can't think of the word. Never mind. You get the idea. And because the skin was showing and the robe actually had the skin tone, you had to have one for your race. Cleavage. Thank you, Nell. And but then later types of clothing, even those that show flesh, you don't have to have one for your race, because the part that shows flesh is has alpha maps, like transparency. So why not these? Why not these? Why don't they have transparency rather than use the body texture? Because that's what they do. I mean, it's not going to do anything on my male character. You cannot afford... Ah, that's okay. It's okay, Meldor. Don't worry about it. How do I give this to a female NPC? Me, it's gonna show just a regular male. Yeah. How do I give this to a female NPC? I'm so sorry. I don't want to do that. I think I'm gonna have to go kill a female NPC and then loot her body and give her the armor. And you look like... That's the quest we have in Balmora. Hello, my name is Walks with Rhythm. I like the name. I was wondering if you had seen a strange paladin. No. There is a strange man with a magical sword drinking away his sorrows at the 8 Plates here in Balmora. Seems an interesting sword. Likely has a story to tell to any up-and-coming adventurer. Okay. Let's go have a look. And remember, we're gonna test that armor. I'm gonna buy the whole lot. And we're just gonna have to kill the female NPC. I mean, I know it sounds dreadful, but it's for the sake of testing the mod. Heavy steel pauldron. Now, kind of hard to tell which is which, because no icon. Still left elbow, that sounds different. A different type of plate armor. Apparently we're gonna have to kill a Domner lady because I'm buying Domner armor. That's the way it is. And of course the dead NPC will land face down. Well, hopefully they will oblige. It's like, if they try to resist, it's gonna be, you know, such what's the word? Like, they try to sabotage us. Okay. Wait. Good. I don't think I need more. Let's go to the 8 plate for the Paladin quest. I am pleased to see that the writing is good. It's well written, no typos that I saw. Doesn't mean there aren't any. I'm guessing that's the Paladin. Lad Gerson, what do you want? Well, lad, tell me about your background. You're a knight, not quite a paladin. Rumor. I heard that there's been some, of course, we know that one. Advice. Secret. Or in your trade. I'm a knight in the west, no. Strange paladin. Yeah, I guess that's what I am now. What do you want to hear? Okay, just a little remark. It would have been a good idea to create a paladin class and giving to him, or to make him a no lore character so he doesn't say that sort of things, because it's kind of odd. I'm a knight. And then we go, what's your trade? I'm a knight. And then you go, strange paladin. That's what I am. Dude, make up your mind. It's not the same thing. But we want to hear the tale of your adventures here in Morrowind. Let's go. I'm going to put it there so you can see what's happening. Penguin, you're saying find the item codes, click an NPC in console and add all the gear. Oh, I just bought it. I think that's good. That's fine. I mean, I have a whole set of Daedric armor to trade away. Okay, well, let's, exclamation, apostrophe. Let's start from the beginning. I arrived here on a ship from Skyrim, which I had been questing through in the name of my Lady Rosaria and the goddess Kyne, seeking new evils to vanquish. I arrived near Sadrith Mora and began investigating the local Tilvani. Never been much of a fan of wizards, but what I saw in the dark places where no non-Tilvani was ever meant to venture broke my will. Oh, okay, what did you see? I mean, you know. Welcome back, Zerf. I saw dark things, spears, penetrating apertures, the eggs, the pipes, the butter toasting of the most private orc parts. Oh, wow. I cannot keep living like this, not after that. I wish that someone would kill me. You see, I cannot commit suicide. It is against the oath I took when I set out questing. I keep hoping that the alcohol with a capital A, close relationship there. No cooldown info. But it hasn't yet. I need someone to end my life. Okay. Dude, I just killed, Gaynor. But now you're confused because you can't see me. I wish it was a female paladin. I would remove the chameleon. Okay? You're not fighting me? Let's try again. What you saw. Kill you. End my life. There we go. It just decided to not fight me when I was invisible, which is a smart move. My journal's been updated. I have killed a paladin and claimed his sword. My mind shudders at what fragments of what he witnessed I heard from him. That sentence looks a bit funny to me, but... And here's the magic sword, Rosaria's Thorn. I like the fact that it's not OP, considering you only had to kill one NPC for it. Alright. Simple quest, but then again the author did say that the point was to find out how to make it to a quest. So we do have an enchanted item with its own name. The textures are... It's a regular model. I see no problem with the mod, really. My only complaint is in the naming of the ESP. And it might be me who's very peculiar about that. I'm gonna go to the mine. The egg mine, just on the other side of that. Because there's a lady down there and she is aggressive. So I will have no qualms killing her. Ah, climbing mountains. Disgusting weather. 2 more minutes. See, there is a cooldown. I agree with you that the ESP should be named similar to the mod. It helps with your... Really, it does. When you have 100 mods and especially when you have to troubleshoot your game. That's... Aditem, was that... I forgot. Prof, are you still around to tell me... Is it Azura's Ring, capital A? That doesn't look like a proper name. No. Ring of Azura. Damn. Thank you, Prof. No caps. Okay. Because when we kill that lady, we do want to... No, I don't want to kill the scribs or the Quama foragers. They're too cute. Not so much the foragers, mind you. Okay, I'm gonna have to quick save before I go in there. Just in case the lady doesn't want to die face up. I can't think of any reason why she wouldn't. Why she wouldn't try to be a little helpful. But you never know. Okay. Lady, now's your chance. First we'll have a look at the back of the armor. That's really not elegant. The knee is missing. That's because... Yeah, we have the knee missing right now, but we should be giving her boots. The bottom is certainly standing out quite a bit, isn't it? There we go, lady. I can't put things in her inventory. I thought if I just put it in her inventory, then she would wake up. You know? Oh, bummer. Okay, get back up. Okay, fine. Better. Okay, so that is the body. It looks better that way, actually, I think. Let's try this one. Yeah, it's using the knee slot. And it would normally be hidden if you have the boots on. Oops, there we go. There we go. And there's nothing to see right now. We're good. I think we're fine. Well, obviously that's if you like your armor skimpy. I didn't buy the panties. And I feel really uncomfortable killing an NPC and then giving her, like, undressing her and then giving her panties. That feels very uncomfortable. Okay, around here we are looking for a cave. Oh crap, I didn't join you. Yeah, I'm sorry guys. You didn't stand a chance without me. Bummer. We're looking for the dreadful cave. Yeah. RIP everyone. RIP. I'm really not sure where it is. Yes, indeed. Oh, isn't it enable rest menu? I'm a lady. And now I wish I had bought the panties. For my armor is only very partial. I mean, let me just... There we go. Now we can talk. Hello, Warrior. Hello. Thank you so much for the host. How are you today? I think it's between Wolverine Hall and the Thieves Guild Lantern. Oh, okay. I was gonna look around. What can I wear to, you know, not be stark naked? Like so. If we go to Balmora, I'll buy the rest of the armor. So... We'd be looking for a door somewhere here. It's a good thing I have the Ring of Azura because I feel it's so dark already. And here, that's the entrance to the club. Wolverine Hall. I'm good, thank you. Just we checked what, 10 mods today? So all good, though I'm running out of cappuccino. That's my own personal crisis right there. Other than that, you know, just fine. I don't see anything between those two. That's a weird muffin top going on. You could say it like that. I'm not seeing the entrance. I looked at the map they posted on the Reddit page. I think it's on the edge of water. Okay, so let's go closer. You know what I don't remember though? Is the ESP. I don't remember the ESP Dreadful Cavern. There's always one mod. There's always one mod that I forget to install for some reason. I think that's the one this week. That's the one we're missing. What is your ESP named? Yeah. That's the one I forgot to download, because why not? Typical. Let's open it straight away and let's put that in my data file. Good. Check real quick that it is indeed very clean. And it is indeed very clean. Let's go back in. Every week there's one And I'm right on top of it. Okay, we are very, very strong. We do have nice gear. And I'm not gonna explore the whole thing. Well, good news about this texture replacer. The very, very ugly glow map pixels are not so ugly. So that's something. Let's go without that. We're not going to explore the whole thing. If I go in there, can I get out? Yes. There seems to be nothing. Good, good. Ew. We're not going to explore the whole thing because it's a dungeon crawl and that would spoil it. So far we have rats in there. Big children. That's a very random book to find. Oh. Okay, that was lucky. It's the book that got me in there, and then I couldn't go the other way around the ladder. Oh, it's locked. Crap. And I'm just there waiting to die. Typical. Thank you, Morrowind Code Patch, for hiding the locks. I cannot get used to that. Item, miscellaneous, lockpicks and probs. Of course it was trapped. Hammock. Bookshelf. Clearly, once upon a time, this was a nice place. Well, nice enough. You know, not since... Okay. The slaughterfish and the drawer decided to make it their home. I really like the fact that the cave has been submerged and we have, you know, the rooms in there. Okay, let's proceed. Oh, wow. Danger! Stay away from pit. But they are chests. That's so evil, you know, to tell you to stay away from the treasures. The shops aren't too bad. I mean, obviously, with our character. And the rewards, not great. So much for being greedy and curious. Or is another drawer. And that looks like a dead end. Have you not heard about mimics? We don't have them in Morrowind. For which I am thankful, I guess. Oh no, that's where we came from. Bunglow's Bane. They sort of really stand out here. So the cave is very blue. We want to go that way. A few mushrooms. There's really quite a bit to explore in there. I don't know if the enemies are leveled, because even though my character is completely OP, I'm still level 1. So that's a bit of a cheat as well. Extra cheating, I guess. But there you have it. But there seems to be quite a lot to explore in there. Looks like a good dungeon. We came in that way. And if you don't mind getting wet, you definitely should explore it. What? There are mimics in Vanilla Morrowind, but the chance is about 0.001%. That's why I was never lucky enough to see one. There were a lot of memes about that. Maybe, Zerv? But you know me, I don't know my memes at all. I think I mucked that up. What is... Pthuon, not Buthond. Silly me. Pthuon. Here we go. And that puts us right at the door. Can you imagine if we didn't have Azura's ring? I mean, the ring of Azura. And there's a dead. Who killed? Oh no. Did you? Did you kill my scribs? Hive scrib. Does that mean they're nasty? Okay, it's a bit eerie to have all these you don't know memes either. Like, I don't know. It feels to me that it would take really too much of my time to get acquainted with the memes, and then they change all the time, don't they? Truth is, I don't remember the vanilla cave. So we're covered. We're gonna have to southwest. Okay, that looks like the new part. Oh, hello. You hear a guard shout, "Hey you, those cliff races are private property. You'll pay for that with your blood." Where? Who? What? Where's the enemy? There. Are you the guard? I better be careful with my life, even though I have plenty. This guy is tough. I don't remember seeing any... I'm gonna switch back to Daedric if you don't mind. Meme is not a skill or knowledge, it's a way of living. Yeah, I like the way I live without memes. This guy is really strong considering how OP my character is. Come on. Okay, who else is there? Another one of them. Another guard shouts, "You'll pay for that with your blood." Is that a wolf armor? Okay, let's get rid of you first. Okay. And the guard is shouting again. No healing, no healing. Just some dying. Pronto. Yes, that's how it is. This was part of Mines and Cavern, and now it's a separate mod. Come on. No, just please die. Please die. My finger. Pain. Can't click. Thank you. Ah. We're good now. Thank you. Okay, I'll thank you.
I tried.
You wonder, how did she do this? Ah, he's lost his armor. That's how you know that a character has too much life, that it's not natural. An ancient cliff racer. Just die. Just die. Come on. And there's another guard coming. No. No more guard. Please, just die. I am so... Ah. Please, no more guard. Whew. So let's have a look at those guys. Guard. Wearing cliff racer armor. Oh. Armor rating 63. Well, it's not as good as my Daedric. So... Quiver of Misty Moon. Nice. I'm trying to work out. This is a light armor, 63. How does that compare with other types? Item. No, sorry. I want the armor. Item. Armor. Compared with glass. Okay. Just 1/3 of glass. Do we want to go further? Was that all the guards? Because honestly, you're giving your fingers a workout. Yeah, absolutely. Oh crap. You really need to have a very, very high level before you can go in there. No, no more guard. I'm guessing that we get this as soon as we hit a cliff racer. Because I'm not seeing more guards, you know, just rushing towards me, which is good. And have we been... Oh no, there's more. Minor quarters. I like the door being damaged, but to just put a black... No, it's another guard. I don't want to fight another guard. I'm sorry, I can't do it. Okay, this dungeon seems to be really, really quite high level. You can't see me. Oh, you can. How can you see me? I have 100% chameleon. But he's confused a little bit. It's part of a vampire quest. So I do understand that you need to be quite strong, but these guys, I mean, look at that. I have 1,000 hit points. And to destroy them with my long sword, Daedric sword, and my skill is 100, well, it can't be much stronger than what I have already. Hey, ravishingly rude. Every time I want to say dude. It's morning-ish. I mean, it's 11. It's 11. But hi, welcome on in. No, just let me go around and have a look. I just want to see, you know, how it's built. The loot is apparently, you know, vanilla. That's what you would get. I think he didn't see me. About cliff racers. Cliff racers, okay, it's really about cliff racers. What is remarkable about cliff racers? Are you gonna change your name back to your old name? What was your old name? Tell me, so I'm not surprised when you stop by next time. And I know it's you. And Ravishing Rick Rude, I'm guessing it has to do with Rick and Morty. I don't know many Rude Ricks. And I should mention that a current cliff racer can be the bearer of hell-joint disease. Yes, the disease. A common disease that mildly affects a victim. No. It's not very remarkable. They're sick. Not remarkable. How much is there to this ruin? Just give me a break, guys. We're trying to explore this place. I think we have. Mostly. Okay, and if I am not mistaken, we have been to Balmora, we've seen the armor, we've done the paladin quest, we are inside with Mora, and we did check the cavern and the Dwemer ruin. That's it, we did it. So, all the time we were looking at Morrowind styled, that gives it, you know, like a sort of painting type things. So if you like watercolored, if you like oil painting that we looked at last week, you're probably gonna like this one as well. Rusted Daedric Ruins. They do look. Personally, I quite like it. It doesn't stand. It's not too far from vanilla textures, but I do like the details. It's quite a nice one. We did say hello to Goth Vivek, with all his makeup, and it is. I mean, was it here? Yeah, that is the one. I'm sorry, Zeriver. Yeah, that was the last drop. I can't hydrate no more. This is the end of it. No more hydrate. So that is the concept art that this Vivek is based on. I didn't show you, but there's also the version with the flamey hair, which I like less personally. Oh, we didn't look for naked Argonians. We're just gonna have to trust the mod that Argonians are indeed naked. Oh, that's wrong. Oh, why would... No! I mean, why would you choose to have naked Argonian when you don't have the body texture and the head textures matching? Isn't it worse that way? I mean, if I didn't have the bodies and the head matching for the Argonians, then I would rather they wear clothes so we don't see the huge contrast. It's almost as if he's wearing a mask or something. And you know what? Since... Oh no, I closed it. I closed my music. Bummer. We'll go without. Anyway, if you want your Argonians to be naked or wear pauldrons and gauntlet rather than greaves, because why not, then that's the mod you want. And if you use it, be careful. It definitely... Alright, Nell. Let me do the honors. I'm even putting my headphones back on for that again. If you do want to use this mod, be careful, it is not clean, you need to remove the GMSTs. Better Gaenor's Amulet makes it, you know, when you kill Gaenor, you get a full set of ebony, armor and weapon. And if that's not enough, and you think that his amulet that gives you 15 luck is rubbish, you want this mod, and then you get 500 luck, like that. Which is a really good reward, honestly. This is a modder's resource. If you want to use it, you need to go in the construction set and you need to teach the construction set every new skull you want to have. Okay, so there's no ESP for this one. That's for people who are familiar with the modder set. We did have a look at some of the armor, but I mean, here's the screenshots just in case. There's that, or that, or that. That's the one I tried on. The underwear, we didn't try that. We saw that. And that's the greaves, where you can have one side or the other, and it's been 5 seconds, bam. I'm getting used at this 5-second nudity thing. We then had a look at... It was 6? Oh, damn it. You know that, maybe I should be arrested. We had a look at Dreadful Cavern, which is apparently a re-upload of an old mod, maybe by Lady E, but I couldn't even find it on the Morrowind modding history. So, unsure. It was interesting, all kinds of things with caves and some of them in the water, so that looks like a fun place to explore. We didn't look at all of it, but it was good. Then we did play the whole quest. It is a short quest, so we did play that whole quest of the paladin who has seen too much. In terms of how the quest is made, fine, it worked, the dialogue was good, there was just a little typo with the apostrophe. But honestly, if you looked at the construction set and how you edit the dialogue, it's horrible. Like, that's when I want to buy bigger glasses, because it's tiny, it's ugly. My only complaint is name the ESP at least paladin, so people can guess or remember what. You cannot kill a god, so they know what you're using. There are only 78 skulls in the vanilla game, not too much work to replace them. I'm not sure that I would want to replace them though. Like the ones in the tombs, clearly they're gonna be human skulls because that's the Domino's tombs. But I would just add them rather than replace them. So someone who wants to do some modding, go for it. Put skulls everywhere. But then Solstheim, in the caves of Solstheim, that'd be quite cool to have a bear skull. So this quest works. And it was clean. Dreadful Cavern, we had a look. And the last one we checked was... If only I could find it again. That's gonna be the fastest way. There we go. The one expanded. That used to be parts of Mines and Cavern. I don't know why they're being split. Maybe they want to keep really the mines and caverns on one side, and this is more a Dwemer ruin. It is high level, honestly. So you don't want to go in there, you know, without being prepared. It is not compatible with Morrowind Rebirth, which is a shame, but that's how it is. That's how it is. That's only the miscellaneous item, no static or activators. Are there... Yeah, the statics, I think there are some. You can't pick up all the skulls. And guys, you have it. These are the mods for today.